So I knew I ordered some stuff, but I didn't realize it was this much stuff. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So like I just mentioned, I knew we ordered some stuff. I ordered a few things from LEGOLAND Florida, and I'll talk about that in a minute as well, but I didn't realize it was this big. So I'm gonna open these up and we're gonna figure out what exactly is inside of these. This one obviously is massive and it weighs a decent amount, but it's not like crazy heavy. This one weighs a lot. So I'm gonna open these up real quick and then I'll grab the camera and I'll bring you guys closer so you can see what we ordered, and it's kind of a surprise for me as well. Okay, so I got them open and I was going to show you guys up close, but instead I'm gonna open these up and I'll show you like a little, I'll hold it up and stuff and I'll maybe get a close-up that I'll put over later, but I figured out why this box is so big and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But a lot of you guys have probably seen on other people's channels, such as maybe Pop's Block Shop and Trick or Brick, and if you don't know their channels, I'll link them down below. Go check them out, they are awesome. But so we have 4 of these in this smaller box, and I know why this is so heavy now, but this kind of looks similar to the minifig blind bags, and the thing is it's not. It is actually 6 pounds of Lego, and it's supposed to be new Lego from the Pick-a-Brick wall or from something at the Legoland resort over there, the shop there. But based on some other people's videos, it's not entirely brand new. Some of the pieces seem scratched. I know one of our patrons, Doug, I think it was Doug, yeah, Doug even got a Mega Block set of legs in there, and I have no clue how that happened, but we got 4 of these. So 4 times 6 pounds of Lego, which is what, 24 pounds of Lego. And it weighs quite a bit. It's hefty, it's a lot of parts, and this is something I'll open up in just a second so we can kind of see the variety and stuff, and I will get the camera closer for that one. But these actually came with minifig head storage containers. So I'll open this really quick, and that is actually why this is so big. I suppose this is not the best end to open it on. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna open this up and I'll show you what I mean by that and why this box is so massive. Okay, I've made some room now, and of course we get the little LEGOLAND flyer, but the reason those are so big, or this box is so big, is because we got 4 of these. This technically came with each of these 6-pound things, and this is a minifig head storage container. It's called the Iconic Storage Head L, which I would imagine is large. They probably have a small one as well. Pretty cool. Probably not something we will use in the store, but potentially something we can sell. I guess we'll look at that. This is not what we were interested in, though. We were obviously interested in all these parts. To be totally honest, I don't even think 6 pounds of pieces would fit in that head. I don't know, maybe we could try it eventually. But yeah, we got 24 pounds of that, and then 4 of these. So I'll pull those out real quick, I suppose. And we can stack these up, I guess. But in addition to that, we got something else. We got a dozen of what was called the wedding BrickHeadz set, or something along the lines of that. And I will put that in the description as well. I'll put a link to everything we got, as well as Pop's Block Shop and Trick or Brick's channel in the description below. But we got a dozen of these. So this is a BrickHeadz set that came in packs of 3, packs of 3. So you got this one, which is the, I want to say this is the wedding accessory kit or wedding, something like that. And then we have some other ones in here which are still boxed up with what appears to be in the Lego boxes that they're shipped to the stores in. And we have 6 of these, so I imagine 3 of these are the groom and 3 of them are the bride BrickHeadz. So let me get another razor real quick. Alright, and then opening these up, I'm not worried about damaging the boxes really. It says do not cut with a razor on the top, but not a huge deal. I did actually damage the box. So this is the bride BrickHeadz, so you can see there. Again, I'll link this down below, and I'll give you guys more of a close-up as well in a moment. Now let's see, does this one happen to be, it probably says on the side actually. Maybe not. This is also the bride. So this is the groom BrickHeadz. So this came in a pack of 3, so we got a dozen of these. And this was the 3 thing that it came with. It came with the bride, the groom, and I think this is called an accessory set or something like that for the wedding things. And each of this was about, I want to say $30, I believe. It was on sale. It might still be on sale. Again, I'll put the link in the description. You guys can check it out. But we've got 12 of each of these. So those will be pretty awesome. And these part out for just about 3 times the price, I believe. Not each of them, but collectively as a bunch, they do part out for 3 times the price. But you had to buy them in the pack. But this is cool. That'll add I don't know how many pieces to our store, but a decent amount of pieces. Obviously, this one will add quite a bit of pieces. So I'm gonna grab the camera now and we're gonna open one of these up and we'll take a closer look at some of these pieces, see what's in there, and then I'll talk about why we purchased this and what it potentially is leading to for our store. Okay, so I opened up the one of the bags, which has 4 different bags inside of it. These are the same bags that the minifig heads and torsos and legs came in from the minifig blind bag, or sorry, not minifig, the Legoland duffel bag that came with that. But you can see there's a variety of parts in each of these bags. Now, what it kind of looks like is that, see, I don't think so. It kind of looks like maybe it is just mixed up differently, but I thought maybe they were kind of sorted in different things, but I don't actually think they are. So we got 3 bags of what appears to be somewhat similar parts. This looks to be larger pieces. This one kind of looks to be more Technic and sloped pieces and stuff, and then this one looks like mostly bricks, but I do see similarities between all of them. We'll open those or pour those out in just a moment. I'm going to put those aside for now. And then this 4th bag is kind of more like specialty rare parts. So I'll open this up and we'll take a look at it real quick. Now, I don't think with this we're going to be parting out on camera. I think that's all we got there. But you can see there's a variety here. We got like 4 of these, I don't know, what do you call them? Like mast or something? Mast pieces, I think. A couple of these like gate things. As well as, I don't know, this little lion thing. That's kind of cool. Kind of build with that. Kind of some cool pieces here, actually. Some very, very nice parts. We got these little, what are these called? Mini, I don't know, the little game pieces and stuff. You can build with those too, but little tubes and stuff. Kind of cool pieces here. Kind of stuff that you don't generally see, or maybe you don't see in this color, which is pretty cool. Looks like we got 4 of those. I wonder if each of these bags is exactly the same, and these are actually parts that are specifically counted out. I guess I could take a look at that and figure that out. But yeah, that's the first bag. I kind of want to pour these out. Yeah, let's, which one should we open up? I guess we'll pour out this one first. Just looks like mostly bricks and stuff. Try to keep this somewhat separate. Now, I didn't see any parts in there of pieces that were supposedly, you know, more along the lines of used. Okay, but opening this up, you can see overall quite a variety of parts here. Now, I'll talk about in just a moment why we went and decided to do this. But yeah, different variety here. If you haven't seen these types of videos, we can kind of see we got a lot of tiles, lots of blue tiles, 1x6 tiles. I can definitely see quite a bit of those. Okay, so here's an example, I think, of one of the pieces that is scratched. Let's see if that, you can kind of see in the light there, some heavy scratching. I don't know if I can get this to focus a little bit better, but some heavy scratching on the kind of the right side of that tile there. This is a part that I would not sell, so this will be something obviously we'll have to filter out. And that's kind of what's interesting about these bags is a lot of the things that people have been finding, probably not with this, that looks more hand selected. Some of the pieces have totally been scratched, you know, totally messed up. So we'll have to be very careful when we're going through looking at that stuff. To see if parts are new or if they appear to be used, but I don't know why they would be used. Here's a nice printed part. Don't know if that really sells, but a nice little rounded kind of printed part. I see some eyeballs in there, which is never good. We got tons of eyes, but someone bought out our eyes not too long ago, so thank you. Here's another tile that's kind of clearly been a little bit used, so that'll kind of go over there. This will be something we'll work on over the course of probably the next couple weeks, since we do have 24 pounds of this. But I'll talk a little bit about our sorting process. Let me just set the camera up so I can talk directly to it. And I imagine the other bags look relatively similar to this, just some different colors maybe just are worth of parts. But it's going to be quite a task. Let me change the camera real quick. I'll finish up what I'm trying to say. So essentially, like I said, we have 24 pounds of this bulk Lego that is all mixed up. Now, if you ask me, and maybe not if you ask someone who does do this, but this is very similar to used parts, in my opinion, in terms of this is kind of how it comes in this massive lot of a lot of different pieces and stuff, and you have to go through and categorize and sort all those pieces and eventually upload. So we've been talking about over the past couple weeks, few months at least, within our, our store, if we should expand to used pieces, and that's something we've been pushing towards. We've talked with a couple other sellers and kind of got insight as to whether or not that's a good idea, how they do it and stuff. And Chris from the Great Brick Lab has been a huge help. I will also link his channel down below. He does like streams every Friday, or has been. I think they might be done now, but was doing those for a long time. He's been super helpful for a lot of people, and he's a great resource as well, especially if you're looking into getting into used pieces like we are. But we're going to go through this kind of as if it's used. We will eventually, we'll probably go bag by bag and start to sort it out in family. What we're going to do is we're going to go, through and put bricks in in kind of a cup or something, and then maybe like 1x bricks. 1x2s will go in a separate cup, And then our 1x tiles will go in a cup, and then regular tiles, or 2x whatever tiles, will go in a different cup. And we'll start to sort through all these pieces. And what we'll probably do is finish this entire thing into each of those categories, or kind of those families, I guess. Now, once those families are done, we'll probably take that family and we'll sort that then by piece and color. And once that's sorted by piece and color, we'll then go through and make like either probably a brick stock file, and then we'll upload that brick stock file, to BrickLink, and then we'll see how much it's worth and all that kind of stuff. And eventually, within the next few weeks, you guys I'll do a video on how exactly this broke down in terms of piece count and stuff, and whether or not it was worth it. Watching some other sellers, specifically Trickerbrick's video, which I saw yesterday or today, maybe it was today. Today might have been his final day for it. I saw the breakdown and stuff, and each one of these bags, along with the minifig head, I want to say costs about $180, and I could be wrong on that, but it parted out for over $700 and something dollars. I want to say it was like $730 or somewhere around there. So hopefully, obviously, with all of these, it'll add a good amount of money to our store. Hopefully a wide variety of lots. I see a decent amount of parts that we don't have in our inventory, which is great. So hopefully, we can add a lot to there. And then hopefully we'll get a good understanding if used is something we really want to go for. And obviously, we need to figure out the best process to do this. So obviously Lego or LEGOLAND in Florida had a great deal going on, and this should be around 25,000 pieces roughly that we'll be able to add to our store. So hopefully it all goes well. That's really the plan here, and you'll know in the next few weeks whether or not we really like this process and we're getting into used, or if we're going to try to stick with new and just keep pushing that direction. But I think we all are hoping this process is understandable and is clean, and we can fine tune it how we need to over the course of the next couple weeks that we're working on this and get it all into the store. So I think that's pretty much it. Kind of exciting. This has been sitting here for a couple days, and I need to make a video, and now we can actually get into it. So I'm sure when Paul comes into the store tomorrow, he's going to get started on this pretty much right away. But then, of course, we do have those other 36 BrickHeadz sets, plus the accessory things that we get to go through, which will be good. So we'll be adding quite a bit of pieces to our store in the future. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or comments, or if you have any other way we should be sorting this besides kind of part family, let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, this little LEGOLAND haul. If you have any suggestions as to what we should do with these guys, let us know as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next video.